If you're here right now, God brought you. Tonight, every hidden attack breaks. Every arrow returns to sender, and peace will cover your sleep. Open your heart. Let this prayer fight for you. I declare in the name of the Lord that, as I bless him at all times, every arrow released against me returns to the sender by fire. Every whisper of darkness collapses under divine judgment. Every evil plot formed in secret is scattered. Every night attack is overturned. Every monitoring spirit loses its assignment. Every hidden trap meant for my downfall becomes the downfall of those who set it. The Lord's praise fills my atmosphere, and his light exposes every enemy working in the shadows. And as I praise him continually, no evil can stand, no curse can prevail, no plan can manifest, and no adversary can succeed. I decree that as my soul boasts in the Lord, every negative voice speaking against my destiny is silenced permanently. Every demonic intention collapses under divine authority. Every evil word spoken at night backfires. Every curse projected into my sleep is reversed. Every incantation returns to the mouth of the sender. Every spirit of fear loses power. Every arrow of sorrow reverses. And every enemy that rises in secret receives divine confusion. For the Lord is my boast and my shield. I declare that as I magnify the Lord, every power trying to magnify problems in my life is destroyed. Every demonic giant loses strength. Every enemy watching my steps is blinded. Every secret hunter is exposed. Every night ambush breaks. Every weapon lifted against me is shattered. Every familiar spirit monitoring my home is expelled, and every storm sent to disturb my rest is redirected back to the sender by the fire of God. I decree that as I seek the Lord, every evil seeker searching for my downfall is frustrated. Every force tracing my name is scattered. Every spirit calling my destiny for destruction receives divine thunder. Every evil consultation done against me is overturned. Every demonic visitation ends tonight. Every night, terror dries up. Every spiritual arrow finds no landing place in my life, and every wicked intention collapses under the power of the Most High. I declare that as he delivers me from all my fears, every fear sent by darkness returns to its origin. Every enemy feeding on my anxieties is starved. Every force assigned to torment my mind is defeated. Every spirit of heaviness is lifted. Every demonic presence attempting to steal my peace is arrested. Every restless thought is silenced. Every evil mirror monitoring my life shatters. And every midnight plot against me is reversed, back to the sender by fire. I decree that as my face looks to him and shines, every darkness surrounding me scatters, every demonic shadow disappears, every evil presence flees. Every curse designed to dim my glory returns to sender. Every assignment to cover my star is broken. Every plan to bring shame returns multiplied, shame to its maker. Every night watcher loses their power, and every hidden enemy operating silently receives divine exposure and judgment. I declare that as I cry to the Lord, he hears me and delivers me from every trouble assigned to manifest at night, every spiritual attack programmed into my dreams, every satanic operation scheduled for midnight, every arrow sent to enter my atmosphere, every demonic personality standing at my gate, every evil energy drawn toward my home, every assignment of affliction, delay, or fear, and every spirit that rises against my destiny, back to the sender by fire. I decree that the angel of the Lord encamps around me, and every unclean spirit attempting to encamp around my dwelling is displaced. Every satanic watcher is blinded. Every evil whisperer is muted. Every force attempting to breach my spiritual covering collapses. Every monitoring device of darkness is destroyed. Every demonic network targeting me scatters, and every enemy that refuses to repent receives the full fire of divine return. I declare that as I taste and see that the Lord is good, every bitterness sent into my life returns to the one who released it. Every sorrow meant for my night returns to the source. Every planned frustration backfires. Every evil decree spoken over my sleep is canceled. Every chain meant for my spirit breaks instantly. Every arrow of depression reverses, and every attempt to disturb my night peace becomes divine judgment on the camp of the wicked. I decree that as I trust in the Lord, every enemy using fear to enter my atmosphere loses access. Every curse loses force. Every plan loses power. Every demonic shadow loses authority. Every night arrow loses direction. Every satanic whisper loses influence. Every evil gathering against my rest dissolves, and every adversary that rises in secret receives the sword of God and the fire of return to sender. I declare that those who fear the Lord lack nothing good, and therefore every spirit of lack, dryness, emptiness, and spiritual starvation sent into my life returns to the sender. Every demon enforcing limitation is judged. Every wicked force holding my blessings hostage releases them by fire. Every invisible hand blocking my progress withers. Every night thief assigned to steal my virtue or blessings is consumed by divine fire. And every satanic force attempting to replace divine provision with affliction receives their own affliction back to the sender. I decree that even young lions may suffer hunger, but I shall not. And every power that desires to feed on my destiny, my finances, my health, my strength, my peace, or my sleep is cut off. Every demonic predator targeting me is overthrown. Every evil mouth meant to devour my efforts is silenced. Every force hunting for my progress is disarmed. Every spiritual lion waiting for a night attack is muzzled. And every assignment to drain me spiritually or physically returns to the sender by divine authority. I declare that as I come to the Lord and listen, every contrary voice speaking defeat, fear, confusion, or manipulation into my atmosphere is shut down. Every evil instruction given against me is reversed. Every curse spoken in bitterness backfires. Every whisper of darkness collapses. Every evil chant released at night loses effect. Every wicked order sent to delay my rising is nullified, and every spiritual instruction sent from the kingdom of darkness returns to the sender sevenfold. I decree that as I keep my tongue from evil, every evil tongue lifted against me is condemned. Every tongue speaking sickness returns to the source. Every tongue releasing poverty returns to sender. Every tongue calling my name in darkness catches fire. Every tongue declaring failure collapses. Every tongue whispering my downfall becomes mute. And every voice commanding spiritual attacks against me receives divine judgment and returns to the sender. I declare that as I depart from evil and do good, every force trying to drag me into spiritual traps is cut off. Every demon planting evil desires is defeated. Every darkness trying to influence my atmosphere is expelled. Every manipulation meant to control my decisions breaks by fire. Every cycle of negative patterns ends tonight. Every enemy using weakness against me is exposed. And every demonic pattern programmed into my life returns to the sender by the fire of God. I decree that as I seek peace and pursue it, every power that thrives on chaos, conflict, nightmares, or confusion in my life is uprooted. Every demon assigned to disrupt my sleep is bound. Every force stirring emotional or spiritual storms around me is scattered. Every night, disturbance is reversed. Every restless spirit is expelled. And every evil attempt to remove my peace returns to the sender with multiplied destruction. I declare that the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and therefore every evil eye monitoring me goes blind. Every satanic gaze tracking my movements is destroyed. Every witchcraft mirror reflecting my image is shattered. Every evil screen used to monitor my life catches fire. Every watcher's spirit assigned to observe my night seasons is expelled. And every demonic surveillance designed to gather information about me returns to its owner with irreversible calamity. I decree that his ears are open to my cry, and every satanic ear listening for my downfall becomes deaf. Every force attempting to intercept my prayers is scattered. Every altar calling for my destruction loses its priest. Every demonic entity collecting my words to use against me is arrested. Every evil gathering hoping to respond to my prayers with counterattacks is broken, and every night weapon meant to silence my voice returns to the sender with divine fury. I declare that the face of the Lord is against those who do evil, and therefore every evil person, spirit or altar plotting my downfall, receives divine opposition. Every wicked force challenging my destiny is confronted by heaven. Every curse is reversed. Every plot is canceled. Every snare is revealed. Every trap is broken. Every satanic assignment is terminated. And every enemy rising against me meets the consuming presence of God that sends their intentions back to the sender. I decree that the memory of the wicked working against me shall perish, and every demonic voice chanting my name, every altar mentioning my destiny, every sorcerer targeting my sleep, every household enemy calling my name in darkness, every marine spirit trying to influence my dreams, every witchcraft assignment hunting my star, every monitoring power keeping record of my struggles, all lose their authority, lose their power, lose their access, and lose their relevance. For every plan they made is returned to the sender by divine fire. I declare that the righteous cry out, and the Lord hears. Therefore, every evil cry raised against me is silenced. Every curse spoken in the night is reversed. Every incantation thrown into my atmosphere is returned to sender. Every dark whisper calling my name for destruction, every demonic cry for my downfall dries up. Every wicked decree issued against my household dissolves, and every orchestrated night attack collapses under the weight of divine intervention. I decree that the Lord delivers me from all my troubles, and every trouble the enemy has prepared for me returns upon their own heads. Every pit dug for me becomes their own pit. Every chain meant to bind me binds them. Every arrow aimed at my rest pierces them. Every storm planned for my night strikes their camp. Every projection of fear, sickness, or confusion is reversed, and every demonic trap set on my path destroys the one who set it. I declare that the Lord is near to the brokenhearted. Therefore, every power assigned to break my spirit, weaken my faith, drain my strength, or crush my confidence is defeated. Every emotional attack returns to sender. Every spirit attempting to manipulate my feelings is expelled. Every burden planted to weigh down my soul is lifted. Every heaviness sent to interfere with my sleep dissolves, and every power feasting on emotional wounds receives destruction instead of access. I decree that the Lord saves those crushed in spirit, and every force attempting to crush my inner strength is scattered. Every demon assigned to break my hope is cast out. Every night, oppression meant to weaken my spirit returns to the sender. Every whisper of discouragement is silenced. Every spiritual chain on my heart is broken. Every attempt to suffocate my joy fails, and every plot to drain my inner courage collapses by the fire of God. I declare that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers from them all. Therefore, every affliction sent my way returns to sender. Every repeated problem ends. Every cycle of hardship breaks. Every satanic delay dissolves. Every night battle assigned to weaken me rebounds on the attacker. Every spiritual attack programmed for my sleep is canceled, and every affliction meant for me becomes divine judgment against the one who launched it. I decree that the Lord guards all my bones, and not one shall be broken. Therefore, every power planning to attack my health receives destruction. Every spirit of infirmity projected into my sleep is reversed. Every night sickness targeting my body returns to sender. Every affliction aiming at my strength collapses. Every demonic manipulation of my physical state ends, and every evil intention against my health becomes the downfall of its creator. I declare that evil will slay the wicked, and those who hate the righteous shall be condemned. Therefore, every wicked one rising against me in hatred meets their own destruction. Every evil plan becomes their own snare. Every curse becomes their own burden. Every arrow becomes their own wound. Every attack returns with multiplied force. Every demonic collaboration backfires. And every enemy waging night battles against my destiny receives divine condemnation back to the sender. I decree that the Lord redeems the soul of his servants, Therefore, every demonic claim over my life is nullified. Every witchcraft altar calling my name is silenced. Every marine spirit trying to access my dreams is expelled. Every ancestral force attempting to enforce familiar patterns is broken. Every dark agreement made against my destiny is canceled. And every spiritual contract formed without my knowledge is revoked and returned to the sender. I declare that none who trust in the Lord shall be condemned, and therefore every condemnation issued against my life backfires. Every accusation raised in darkness collapses. Every evil verdict is overturned. Every spiritual judgment against my family is nullified. Every night decree seeking to bind my progress is reversed. Every evil word spoken against my rising loses its power, and every tongue declaring failure for me receives the full return to sender judgment. I decree that as I sleep, my trust is anchored in God, and every enemy waiting for the night hour to strike is overthrown. Every arrow shot at midnight returns instantly. Every evil breath projected into my room is expelled. Every satanic hand stretched toward my bed is cut off. Every unclean presence attempting to invade my dreams is burned away. Every altar calling for night warfare is silenced, and every demonic intention targeting my night becomes judgment against the sender by the fire of God. I declare that as I lie down in the presence of the Lord, every restless force assigned to disrupt my sleep loses power. Every invisible attacker approaching my atmosphere is repelled by divine fire. Every wicked hand stretched against my night is withered. Every arrow shot into the air to disturb my peace is reversed. Every evil presence hovering near my home is scattered. Every force of fear is bound, and every entity attempting to enter my dreams is expelled and their assignment returned to the sender. I decree that every demonic gathering scheduled for the night against my name, my sleep, my peace, or my destiny is shattered. Every evil meeting held in darkness collapses. Every voice calling my name for destruction chokes on their own incantations. Every altar summoning my spirit is consumed by fire. Every satanic discussion involving my life is interrupted by divine thunder. And every coordinated attack released from any kingdom of darkness is reversed back to its origin. I declare that every curse spoken over my life, intentionally or unintentionally, loses its power tonight. Every word of limitation dissolves. Every declaration of sickness is nullified. Every projected misfortune backfires. Every spirit enforcing negative pronouncements is arrested. Every evil command spoken into my atmosphere is silenced. And every satanic decree seeking manifestation in my night is reversed to the sender with multiplied force. I decree that every shadow of darkness attempting to settle over my home dissipates. Every hidden movement of unclean spirit ceases. Every demonic energy trying to influence my thoughts is neutralized. Every foul presence lurking around my bed is consumed by the presence of God. Every attempt to bring nightmares or spiritual oppression is overturned. Every evil force seeking access is denied. And every night, infiltration returns to its sender in judgment. I declare that every chain meant for my spirit, every bondage sent to capture my sleep, every cage designed for my progress, and every net spread for my soul burns to ashes. Every evil trap laid before me becomes the destruction of the one who built it. Every force attempting to imprison my destiny is scattered. Every night bondage returns to sender, and every spiritual chain targeting my dreams breaks by fire tonight. I decree that every monitoring power, physical or spiritual, assigned to track my movement, observe my rest, or steal information from my atmosphere is blinded. Every spiritual camera is shattered. Every witchcraft mirror is broken. Every demonic watcher is bound. Every eye following my progress is struck with darkness, and every entity scanning my night for weaknesses receives their own destruction back to the sender. I declare that every altar speaking against my peace is silenced. Every evil priest consulting against my destiny loses authority. Every incantation made in the night collapses. Every potion, powder, or charm used against me loses all function. Every sacrifice done against my name becomes void. Every wicked program written for my hours of rest is erased, and every altar-driven attack returns instantly to the sender with divine judgment. I decree that every force assigned to manipulate my dreams through fear, confusion, attacks, or spiritual exchange is destroyed. Every demonic masquerade is unmasked. Every spiritual thief stealing virtues is arrested. Every spirit attempting to plant affliction or failure is expelled. Every evil dream seed is uprooted. And every night, attacker entering through dreams receives their own weapon back into their own life. I declare that the light of the Lord surrounds my home, and every darkness attempting to enter is driven out. Every spirit projecting gloom or heaviness is scattered. Every demon attempting to cover my night with sorrow is bound. Every power working through darkness loses authority. Every evil message sent through spiritual winds is blocked, and every shadow of oppression returns to sender. I decree that as I rest, the presence of God becomes a consuming fire around me. Every unclean spirit feels the heat and flees. Every witchcraft force attempting to penetrate my atmosphere is burned. Every night, predator is defeated. Every satanic surveillance collapses. Every planned attack is destroyed. Every wicked intention aimed at my life during sleep returns violently to the sender by the fire of God. I declare that every evil storm stirred against my night collapses before it forms. Every demonic wind carrying affliction is silenced. Every spiritual turbulence meant to disturb my rest returns to sender. Every wave of fear is calmed by the presence of God. Every emotional whirlwind sent to weaken me dissolves. Every chaotic force meant to trouble my mind is bound, and every nighttime disturbance designed by the enemy becomes divine judgment upon the one who released it. I decree that every spirit of heaviness attempting to settle upon my body or spirit is lifted. Every dark cloud of despair vanishes. Every emotional weight projected into my night returns to its owner. Every burden planted by the wicked is uprooted. Every force trying to suffocate my joy is defeated. Every heaviness meant to disrupt my sleep is destroyed. And every night, affliction aimed at my emotions backfires on the sender. I declare that every evil cycle repeating in my life breaks tonight. Every pattern of defeat ends. Every recurrence of spiritual attack stops. Every repeated oppression dissolves. Every familiar spirit assigned to repeat negative events is cast out. Every loop of misfortune is cut off, and every cycle designed by darkness to keep me bound returns to the sender with multiplied destruction. I decree that every weapon fashioned specifically for my night hours loses its function. Every arrow shaped in darkness shatters. Every projectile aimed at my soul returns to sender. Every evil frequency released to disturb my sleep is silenced. Every demonic technology used to track or influence my night is destroyed. Every weapon forged against my peace is broken, and every midnight plan collapses before it begins. I declare that every enemy waiting for vulnerability, waiting for silence, waiting for the midnight hour to strike is overthrown. Every spirit positioning itself for attack is scattered. Every stalker spirit is bound. Every trespassing entity is expelled. Every wicked presence hiding in the atmosphere is exposed and defeated. And every enemy lying in wait receives the fire of return to sender. I decree that every evil dream sponsored against my destiny is canceled. Every nightmare programmed to weaken me is erased. Every dream manipulation is overturned. Every demonic message disguised as revelation is rejected. Every satanic portal attempting to open through dreams is sealed. Every projection of fear, confusion, or sickness returns to sender. And every dark dream seed planted into my night is uprooted and destroyed. I declare that every spiritual chain forged against my progress breaks tonight. Every invisible rope tying me to stagnation, every confinement placed upon my destiny is shattered. Every force trying to limit my rising is judged. Every spiritual ceiling meant to restrict me is torn apart. Every demonic barrier dissolves, and every limitation projected through spiritual warfare returns to its sender in full force. I decree that every voice from the kingdom of darkness calling my spirit during the night is silenced permanently. Every summoning attempt is canceled. Every spiritual subpoena is destroyed. Every wicked caller loses access to my name. Every voice speaking death, delay, fear, or confusion over me is muted. Every evil chant collapses. And every voice raised against my destiny is swallowed by the fire of return to sender. I declare that every infiltration of darkness targeting my family, my home, my children, my relationships, or my future is stopped. Every evil presence seeking entry is denied. Every attack aimed at my household is reversed. Every generational spirit attempting to revive old battles is defeated. Every ancestral force calling for repeated patterns is silenced. And every household attack returns to its sender with divine judgment. I decree that as I remain under the covering of the Almighty, every evil planted to operate in secret dies before morning. Every enemy hiding behind silence is exposed. Every force operating unseen is arrested. Every secret plot falls apart. Every hidden arrow is revealed and reversed. Every camouflaged attacker is unmasked. And every covert operation launched against my night becomes a public defeat for the sender. I declare that every satanic timeline created for my downfall is disrupted. Every countdown to affliction is canceled. Every schedule of attack is destroyed. Every midnight appointment set by darkness is overturned. Every demonic plan organized in secret loses its timing and power. Every strategy meant to strike while I sleep collapses. And every evil plot programmed into the hours of rest returns immediately to the sender with multiplied judgment. I decree that every serpent spirit crawling into my night to inject fear, sickness, confusion, or spiritual poison is burned by the fire of God. Every slithering force hiding in spiritual corners is exposed. Every serpent of delay loses its grip. Every snake of manipulation is cut off. Every python spirit attempting to suffocate my progress is destroyed. And every serpent sent to strike in dreams returns to its sender in the fullness of divine wrath. I declare that every arrow shot from far distances through jealousy, hatred, envy, gossip, curses, or spiritual attacks shall not land. Every projection loses aim. Every curse reverses direction. Every evil wish backfires. Every long-range attack returns to the one who launched it. Every wicked voice echoing my name is silenced. And every distant enemy attempting spiritual warfare receives divine judgment in their own camp. I decree that every demonic gate opened against me is shut permanently. Every door giving access to night attackers is sealed. Every portal used for evil projections is closed by fire. Every spiritual passageway used by unclean spirits is blocked. Every entry point created by past attacks is repaired by the Lord. And every illegal access point used to manipulate my night becomes a trap of destruction for the sender. I declare that every spirit of fear roaming in the night flees before me. Every terror attempting to attach itself to my soul is cast out. Every whisper designed to intimidate me is silenced. Every force attempting to pressure my mind fails. Every nightmare seeking to plant fear collapses. Every image of darkness projected into my sleep dissolves, and every fear-based attack boomerangs back to the sender with multiplied force. I decree that every network of witches, warlocks, sorcerers, diviners, enchanters, and evil workers united against my destiny is scattered tonight. Every spiritual alliance breaks. Every demonic cooperation collapses. Every covenant formed against me dissolves. Every spoken agreement rises against its own makers. Every coordinated attack backfires. And every worker of darkness sending arrows into my night receives their own arrows back into their own lives. I declare that every marine spirit attempting to enter through dreams, waters, imagery, or projections is cut off. Every water-based manipulation ends. Every spiritual spouse attack is defeated. Every covenant of delay or bondage is broken. Every marine chain connecting itself to my destiny is destroyed. Every evil current attempting to pull me backward dries up, and every marine-sponsored attack returns violently to the sender. I decree that every dark wind blowing into my atmosphere, carrying confusion, sickness, backwardness, or spiritual weight, is silenced. Every evil breeze carrying curses is blocked. Every spiritual draft meant to weaken. My rest is shut down. Every movement of darkness in my environment is halted. Every invisible force pushing negativity toward my home is repelled, and every satanic wind returns to the sender carrying their own destruction. I declare that every attacker wearing a disguise in dreams is exposed. Every evil masquerade is unmasked. Every spirit pretending to be familiar is revealed. Every ancestral imitation loses power. Every impersonating demon is identified and expelled. Every spiritual fraud is arrested, and every disguised enemy entering my night-wearing false forms receives total destruction back to the sender. I decree that as I sleep, the Lord surrounds me with fire that no enemy can cross. Every invisible barrier raised by heaven stands firm. Every spirit attempting to penetrate the hedge is burned. Every war launched by darkness fails. Every demonic soldier marching toward my dwelling turns back in fear. Every attack loses direction. And every wicked intention targeted at my night is swallowed by divine fire and returned to the sender. I declare that every spirit sent to drain my spiritual strength during the night is defeated. Every demonic force assigned to weaken my prayer life is destroyed. Every invisible hand attempting to pull me backward is cut off. Every energy-draining attack is overturned. Every plot to exhaust my spirit is canceled. Every attempt to steal my spiritual fire is reversed. And every night, assignment designed to dry up my strength returns instantly to the sender with multiplied force. I decree that every monitoring dream sent to gather information about my destiny is shattered. Every spiritual spy is blinded. Every watcher spirit loses access. Every demonic observer is arrested. Every astral projection into my atmosphere is blocked. Every evil presence trying to study my movements is expelled. And every spiritual intelligence operation targeting my progress collapses and returns to its sender. I declare that every force assigned to provoke failure at the edge of breakthrough is destroyed tonight. Every near-breakthrough attack is reversed. Every spirit of almost there failure loses grip. Every plan to sabotage my next level collapses. Every last-minute destruction scatters. Every snare positioned at my rising point is removed. And every night, manipulation meant to hinder my progress returns to its sender in judgment. I decree that every evil bird flying over my home with wicked intention is struck down. Every spiritual bird carrying curses drops them back upon its sender. Every bird of the night scattering my blessings is bound. Every witchcraft bird monitoring my sleep is silenced. Every evil wing spreading darkness is clipped. And every flying spirit attempting to invade my night is rendered powerless, and its assignment returned to the sender. I declare that every demonic voice whispering fear, confusion, sickness, or discouragement into my spirit is silenced forever. Every evil communication is canceled. Every projection of hopelessness is rejected. Every mental attack is broken. Every voice from the pit speaking failure into my destiny is muted. Every internal disturbance planted by darkness dissolves, and every whisper aimed at destabilizing my night returns to the sender. I decree that every night caterer feeding people in dreams fails concerning me. Every spiritual food meant to poison my destiny is turned to fire. Every demonic feeding program to introduce sickness is destroyed. Every satanic meal meant to weaken my body or spirit is rejected. Every dream attack through eating is overturned, and every force preparing spiritual food against me consumes their own poison back to the sender. I declare that every demonic footprint around my home is erased by fire. Every evil trace left by attackers is removed. Every spiritual mark placed upon me to attract warfare is destroyed. Every identification tag used by darkness is canceled. Every stamp of affliction is broken. Every monitoring mark is wiped away. And every spiritual tracking system returns to its creator with destruction. I decree that every evil hand stretched toward my blessings is cut off. Every hand collecting what belongs to me is broken. Every spiritual thief attempting to steal virtues, opportunities, or favor loses access. Every demonic grab into my destiny is stopped. Every satanic reach into my future is denied, and every evil hand attempting to divert my portion receives divine fire and returns their wicked intention upon themselves. I declare that every spiritual chain attached to my name, my sleep, my progress, my finances, or my health breaks tonight. Every bondage enforced through dreams is shattered. Every cage holding my rising is destroyed. Every prison built for my destiny collapses. Every lock placed on my advancement opens by fire. Every barrier formed by darkness disappears. And every chain forged against my life returns to its sender in total judgment. I decree that every agenda of darkness written for my night is erased by the power of God. Every evil plan drafted in secret flames out. Every satanic script written against my peace is burned. Every order issued for my downfall is rejected by heaven. Every spiritual contract signed against my rest is void. Every hidden plan meant to operate while I sleep is exposed and canceled. And every agenda of wickedness returns to the sender with multiplied destruction. I declare that every night ambush arranged against me collapses before it begins. Every attacker positioned in the spirit realm is scattered. Every enemy waiting for my vulnerable moment is disappointed. Every ambush point becomes confusion in the camp of the wicked. Every trap set in secret is uncovered. Every hidden attacker loses direction. And every midnight ambush meant to capture my soul returns instantly to the sender with multiplied destruction. I decree that every demonic net cast over my destiny to delay, hinder, capture, or redirect my progress is torn apart. Every spiritual web meant to entangle me is burned. Every snare meant to immobilize me loses power. Every trap laid for my rising becomes the downfall of the one who set it. Every network of darkness meant to imprison my blessing collapses. And every demonic net thrown into my night returns to the sender. I declare that every evil prophecy spoken over my life, knowingly or unknowingly, through jealousy, hatred, manipulation, dreams, or witchcraft, is canceled permanently. Every word designed to create limitations is reversed. Every pronouncement of failure loses its effect. Every declaration of sickness backfires. Every voice predicting disaster is silenced. And every wicked prophecy spoken into the atmosphere concerning my destiny returns to the sender with divine judgment. I decree that every satanic storm rising in the spiritual realm to scatter my blessings is stopped. Every wind of destruction loses its strength. Every wave of affliction is blocked. Every rain of sorrow is halted. Every cloud of trouble dissolves. Every spiritual hurricane targeting my peace collapses. And every storm projected into my night returns violently to the sender. I declare that every wicked personality traveling spiritually into my space, through dreams, projection, shadows, or monitoring, cannot enter. Every astral traveler is arrested. Every soul invader is stopped. Every night visitor is burned by fire. Every entity crossing boundaries is repelled. and every spiritual traveler seeking to attack my destiny returns to their origin with divine judgment. I decree that every covenant made in darkness concerning my name is broken. Every demonic agreement is dissolved. Every evil contract signed on my behalf is rejected. Every spiritual bond tying me to battles I did not enter is cut. Every evil vow spoken against my rising collapses. Every satanic promise sealed in the night is undone, and every covenant formed to block my progress returns to the sender with destruction. I declare that every arrow of sickness projected into my body through dreams, atmosphere, words, or spiritual weapons returns to the sender. Every disease sent to attach itself to my night is expelled. Every affliction meant to incubate while I sleep fails. Every spirit of infirmity loses grip. Every spiritual infection is cleansed. And every sickness triggered by the enemy backfires upon the one who launched it. I decree that every barrier placed around my destiny, visible or invisible, is removed. Every wall of limitation breaks. Every obstacle programmed into my path disappears. Every blockade designed to stop my progress is uprooted. Every hindrance placed before my rising is destroyed. And every spiritual barrier set against me returns to the sender with multiplied force. I declare that every demonic presence waiting to manipulate my dreams through seduction, fear, false visions, or confusion is rendered powerless. Every spiritual trap disguised as revelation is exposed. Every manipulation meant to deceive my spirit fails. Every evil dream, spirit is bound. Every night deceiver is expelled, and every form of dream manipulation sent to confuse my destiny backfires and returns to its sender. I decree that every satanic alarm set to wake me up prematurely through fear, disturbance, oppression, or panic is silenced. Every force targeting my rest is defeated. Every night interruption ends. Every evil operation time for the moment I drift into deep sleep is canceled. Every assignment to disrupt my restoration fails, and every attempt to rob me of restful sleep returns directly to the sender with divine fire. I declare that every evil seed planted in my life through dreams, words, thoughts, or spiritual manipulation is uprooted tonight. Every seed of fear dies. Every seed of failure dries up. Every seed of sickness is destroyed. Every seed of confusion is scattered. Every seed of delay is burned by fire. Every satanic plantation meant to grow in my destiny is pulled out from the roots, and every evil seed sown into my night returns instantly to the sender. I decree that every power assigned to weaken my faith during the night is defeated. Every spiritual attack attempting to shake my confidence in God is overturned. Every whisper of doubt is silenced. Every force pushing me toward discouragement is cast out. Every pressure designed to break my spirit is removed. Every spiritual weight meant to make me collapse is lifted. And every demonic influence sent to destabilize my faith returns to its sender. I declare that every block placed in the path of my answered prayers is removed. Every delay assigned to my breakthrough is destroyed. Every spiritual traffic jam stopping my blessings is cleared. Every force resisting my divine speed is bound. Every barrier positioned between me and my testimony is shattered. Every invisible opposition is scattered. And every hindrance standing against the manifestation of my prayers returns to the sender. I decree that every thief of virtue appearing in dreams to steal blessings, strength, favor, glory, or opportunities is arrested. Every demonic robber loses grip. Every spiritual thief is chased out of my atmosphere. Every nighttime extraction is canceled. Every force attempting to drain my virtues is defeated. Every satanic exchange is reversed, and every thief stealing from my destiny returns what they took and receives judgment back to the sender. I declare that every night serpent assigned to poison my destiny through dreams, fear, manipulation, or spiritual contact is destroyed. Every spiritual venom loses effect. Every bite of darkness is reversed. Every serpent hiding in shadows is exposed. Every snake of deceit or manipulation is cut off. Every serpent spirit watching my progress is struck. And every night, attack carried out through serpentine spirits returns violently to the sender. I decree that every voice of accusation raised against me in the spirit realm is silenced. Every satanic prosecutor loses their power. Every accusation spoken before evil altars collapses. Every word spoken to condemn my progress is revoked. Every judgment issued against my life is nullified. Every spiritual case built to delay my rising is dismissed. And every accusing voice calling my name for destruction returns to the sender with divine wrath. I declare that every evil network spread around my home, physical or spiritual, is dismantled tonight. Every web of darkness meant to trap my blessings is torn. Every grouping of unclean spirits is scattered. Every evil formation breaks. Every spiritual ambush loses structure. Every alliance of witches, spirits, or evil forces collapses. And every network of darkness targeting my night returns to its sender in destruction. I decree that every altar sending arrows of confusion into my relationships, marriage, friendships, alliances, or divine connections is destroyed. Every spirit assigned to scatter what God is building is bound. Every arrow meant to divide is reversed. Every force sowing misunderstanding is silenced. Every demonic whisper aiming to create conflict is defeated. And every relationship attack launched at night returns directly to the sender. I declare that every spirit of darkness hiding behind dreams of failure, poverty, stagnation, or shame is exposed and expelled. Every camouflage of darkness is removed. Every hidden attacker is revealed. Every spirit masking itself as familiar or harmless loses disguise. Every manipulation disguised as guidance is uncovered. Every trick of the enemy is exposed. And every shadowy presence operating undercover returns to the sender. I decree that every satanic decree meant to manifest at dawn, poverty, sickness, delay, disappointment, setbacks, spiritual weakness, or emotional attack is canceled. Every plan meant to take effect with the sunrise is reversed. Every morning affliction dies at night. Every evil program set for my new day is erased. Every demonic expectation collapses. And every assignment waiting to manifest after my sleep returns to the sender with multiplied destruction. I declare that every midnight arrow fired into my destiny through dreams, incantations, projections, or spiritual atmospheres returns immediately to its sender. Every arrow of sickness is reversed. Every arrow of delay loses direction. Every arrow of setback is broken. Every arrow of sorrow is destroyed. Every arrow targeting my peace is neutralized. And every midnight arrow launched against my life returns with multiplied force to the one who sent it. I decree that every spirit of confusion programmed into my night is rendered powerless. Every fog of darkness meant to cloud my understanding is removed. Every demonic whisper targeting my decision-making collapses. Every force assigned to scatter my thoughts is defeated. Every mental attack washes away. And every spirit of confusion sent through dreams or atmosphere returns immediately to the sender. I declare that every wicked decree made about my future, my household, my destiny, or my rising is canceled. Every pronouncement of failure is reversed. Every curse spoken in secret is void. Every evil wish falls apart. Every word spoken to harm me loses power. Every declaration made against my progress is overturned. And every wicked decree, written or spoken, returns to its sender with divine judgment. I decree that every satanic padlock used to lock my blessings, virtues, opportunities, ideas, or breakthroughs is shattered. Every spiritual lock breaks open. Every chain holding my miracles is destroyed. Every evil barrier holding my results collapses. Every cage trapping my testimonies opens, and every padlock placed on my destiny returns to the sender in destruction. I declare that every evil dream animal, whether dog, snake, cat, rat, bird, or creature, sent to monitor, attack, drain, frighten, or contaminate my spirit is consumed by fire. Every animal used as a point of contact collapses. Every beast representing witchcraft is defeated. Every creature sent to plant fear or sickness loses power. Or atmosphere is neutralized. Every poison loses its strength. Every toxin meant to harm me is removed. Every spiritual contamination is reversed. Every affliction planted in my system is expelled, and every poison sent to destroy me returns instantly to the sender. I declare that every evil cloud hovering over my destiny, sent to dim my light, weaken my spirit, or overshadow my blessings, is scattered tonight. Every cloud of confusion disappears. Every cloud of sorrow vanishes. Every cloud of stagnation dissolves. Every spiritual darkness meant to overshadow my rising breaks apart, and every evil cloud blocking my visibility returns immediately to the sender with multiplied destruction. I decree that every spiritual embargo placed upon my dreams, visions, revelation, or spiritual insight is lifted. Every blockage hindering divine messages is removed. Every dark force restricting my spiritual sight is scattered. Every veil over my understanding is torn. Every restriction on divine direction is broken. And every embargo placed on my access to revelation returns to the sender. I declare that every demonic ladder giving evil spirits access to my life, my home, my sleep, or my destiny is broken. Every point of entry collapses. Every spiritual staircase built for invaders is destroyed. Every climbing spirit loses access. Every ascending force is bound. And every ladder connecting darkness to my night returns to the sender in judgment. I decree that every spiritual parasite feeding on my strength, joy, peace, health, or progress dies by fire. Every draining force loses power. Every demonic attachment is removed. Every spiritual leech-sucking virtue is cast out. Every night feeder is arrested. And every parasitic spirit feeding on my life returns to the sender. I declare that every satanic container holding my blessings, virtues, opportunities, ideas, or testimonies is shattered. Every jar holding my results breaks. Every vessel storing my breakthroughs is emptied back into my life. Every container used to trap my progress fails. Every evil pot gathering my blessings is destroyed, and every satanic container holding my portion returns to the sender. I decree that every spiritual giant standing at the gates of my next level is defeated. Every giant of fear falls. Every giant of stagnation collapses. Every giant of limitation loses power. Every giant assigned to block advancement is overthrown. Every giant planting intimidation is crushed, and every giant standing against my rising returns immediately to the sender with destruction. I declare that every evil calendar marking dates for affliction, delay, sickness, disappointment, or death concerning my life is burned by fire. Every date set for failure is erased. Every spiritual schedule of misfortune is canceled. Every cycle of disappointment is broken. Every timetable created by darkness loses effect. And every evil calendar marking my destiny returns to its sender in ruin. I decree that every night whisperer speaking against my greatness, my purpose, my health, my relationships, or my blessings is silenced forever. Every evil whisper returns to its origin. Every discouraging voice collapses. Every whisper of fear fades away. Every voice sowing doubt loses effect. And every night whisperer working against my life returns to the sender. I declare that every demonic soldier marching toward my home, my dreams, my destiny, or my breakthrough retreats in defeat. Every night army is scattered. Every troop of darkness loses formation. Every battalion gathering against my peace is destroyed. Every strategy of war collapses. And every soldier of darkness sent to attack me returns immediately to the sender with complete destruction. I decree that every spiritual poisoner sent to infect my mind, body, emotions, relationships, finances, or destiny is exposed and destroyed. Every poison of fear dries up. Every poison of sickness evaporates. Every poison of confusion disappears. Every poison of stagnation breaks apart. and every spiritual poisoner attacking my life returns violently to the sender. I declare that every spiritual chain forged to delay my rising, hold back my results, or slow down my progress is broken tonight. Every invisible shackle loses power. Every link of darkness is shattered. Every bond restricting my movement is cut. Every spiritual restraint collapses. Every limiting force dissolves. And every chain forged against my destiny returns immediately to the sender in destruction. I decree that every spiritual hunter searching for my star, virtue, peace, or blessings loses my trace. Every tracker spirit is blinded. Every searcher spirit is bound. Every force investigating my life is silenced. Every detector of darkness is destroyed. Every spiritual radar scanning for my destiny malfunctions. And every hunter pursuing my glory returns instantly to the sender with divine judgment. I declare that every evil sacrifice made to block my progress, blood, food, smoke, ashes, incense, chants, vows, powders, or animal offerings, is wasted. Every altar receiving such sacrifice collapses. Every priest officiating such rituals loses authority. Every spiritual transaction breaks. Every offering meant to weaken me fails. And every sacrifice raised against my destiny returns upon its sender. I decree that every spirit of delay attached to my night hours through waiting, stagnation, confusion, or spiritual distraction is destroyed. Every assignment to slow me down ends. Every force inserting delays into my journey loses function. Every invisible brake placed on my destiny snaps. Every demonic barrier causing slow progress is uprooted. And every delay spirit working at night returns to its sender. I declare that every spiritual weapon designed to operate only when I sleep, poison, chains, arrows, cages, shadows, or spiritual traps, is rendered useless. Every specialized night attack loses power. Every strategic weapon collapses. Every evil device fails. Every spiritual ambush is dismantled, and every weapon crafted against my night returns immediately to the sender. I decree that every demonic whisperer transferring fear, lies, anxiety, or discouragement into my spirit is silenced permanently. Every voice elevating doubt is muted. Every whisper of terror fades. Every suggestion of failure dissolves. Every spoken attack on my peace is canceled. And every demonic whisperer influencing my night returns to the sender in destruction. I declare that every ancestral gate open to affliction, setbacks, nightmares, or repeated struggles is closed forever. Every generational portal for night attacks is shut. Every inherited spiritual access point is sealed. Every doorway inviting ancient battles is locked. Every generational curse attempting to manifest at night is broken. And every ancestral gatekeeper working against me returns to the sender. I decree that every spiritual thief stealing revelation, dreams, instructions, or prophetic insight is arrested. Every force draining my spiritual vision collapses. Every night attacker tampering with my dream clarity is removed. Every veil placed on my night insights is torn. Every interference with divine messages ends, and every spiritual thief targeting my revelations returns to the sender. I declare that every evil garment placed upon me, garment of shame, delay, heaviness, stagnation, fear, or confusion, is removed and burned. Every spiritual clothing not from God is rejected. Every garment attracting unnecessary battles dissolves. Every covering of darkness disappears. Every evil fabric placed upon my destiny tears away, and every garment placed on me by darkness returns to the sender. I decree that every dark river flowing toward my life, carrying sickness, setbacks, sorrow, or spiritual pollution, is dried up. Every evil current is stopped. Every wave of affliction is halted. Every spiritual flood loses force. Every marine projection collapses. and every river of darkness released toward me returns to the sender with multiplied destruction. I declare that every demonic time-release attack scheduled to activate after my sleep, whether in the morning, afternoon, or future seasons, is canceled. Every delayed affliction breaks. Every hidden attack programmed to appear later dissolves. Every evil countdown is reversed. Every long-term trap collapses. Every postponed battle ends, and every time-released force keeping me from advancing is uprooted, and every backward-pulling rope returns to the sender. I declare that every night serpent hiding in shadows assigned to strike at my opportunities, virtues, blessings, or peace is exposed. Every serpent of manipulation is cut off. Every snake of deception loses access. Every viper of destruction is crushed. Every crawling spirit attempting to attack my rising is burned. And every serpent launching night attacks returns violently to its sender. I decree that every power stealing my answered prayers, catching blessings in transit, hijacking testimonies, or diverting breakthroughs is dismantled. Every spiritual arrest on my blessings is broken. Every interception ends. Every hijacker spirit is destroyed. Every theft of divine answers is reversed. And every force-stealing manifestation returns to the sender. I declare that every demonic anchor tying my destiny to wrong places, wrong people, wrong seasons, or wrong patterns is uprooted. Every anchor designed to keep me stagnant lifts. Every force limiting my movement is destroyed. Every tie to old battles breaks. Every hold of darkness keeping me in cycles ends. And every anchor of limitation returns to the sender with multiplied destruction. I decree that every evil seed waiting for the right moment to manifest, whether planted through dreams, words, past battles, or invisible attacks, is uprooted. Every harvest of darkness is canceled. Every satanic germination stops. Every hidden seed of trouble withers. Every demonic plantation waiting for growth dies. And every evil seed timed for future battles returns to the sender. I declare that every spiritual spider weaving webs of delay, confusion, stagnation, or entanglement around my destiny is consumed. Every web cast over my blessings is torn. Every net meant to entrap me dissolves. Every creeping spirit working against my advancement is arrested. Every web placed over my progress burns, and every spider-weaving affliction returns to the sender. I decree that every night messenger carrying bad news, sorrow, failure, or negative reports into my atmosphere is blocked. Every courier of darkness is halted. Every message of misfortune is rejected. Every dispatch of sadness is denied access. Every night runner delivering evil fails. And every messenger of darkness returns to the sender with their own report. I declare that every demonic worm feeding on my destiny, eating blessings, destroying opportunities, weakening foundations, or consuming progress, is destroyed. Every devourer spirit loses power. Every eater of blessings starves. Every slow-acting destroyer disappears. Every consuming spirit assigned to my night is defeated, and every worm spirit targeting my life returns to the sender. I decree that as I conclude this night, under the covering of the Almighty, every remaining attack collapses. Every hidden weapon is exposed. Every uncompleted assignment of darkness is stopped. Every final arrow is reversed. Every last-minute ambush is canceled. Every monitoring spirit is blinded. And every wicked intention formed against my night returns violently, completely, and permanently to the sender by the consuming fire of God. Father, thank you for covering this night with peace and protection. Let every attack return to sender, and let their sleep be blessed. I seal this prayer in Jesus' name. If this prayer strengthened you, stay connected to Divine Cleansing Secret. Amen.